to beat the game using only tack shooters, and Ninja Kiwi got so mad they increased the price of the tower by $75. Although even with this change it is certainly not impossible, as would be proven 10 years later by some random guy on YouTube. This would be the beginning of an ongoing trend where Ninja Kiwi says something is impossible before some psychopath from the community pulls it off. Even I managed to complete this challenge, just not in the way you'd expect. By pressing tab you can move around the menu, and by pressing enter you can upgrade monkeys using the keyboard. For whatever reason, holding down enter lets you buy upgrades multiple times, putting you into negative money. By purchasing faster firing, this exploit can be used to create a hypersonic tack shooter which let me beat all 50 rounds with a single tower. This bug can be used on other things, though it's not very useful. You can give the dart monkey full map range, but he won't be able to use it since the dart disappears immediately after being thrown. Although you can increase his pierce to create what is essentially a BTD1 juggernaut. Another funny glitch lets you place towers on the track. By right clicking a tower after selecting it, you can even place them on the menu covering the start button. Both of these bugs are still possible in BTD2. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Seeing as BTD1 was performing much better in numbers, a sequel was released just 2 months later. And by sequel I mean a carbon copy of the original game, but better. There's 0 new upgrades apart from the Super Monkey's laser vision, and the only other new features are the road items, the boomerang monkey, and 2 new difficulties. What I find interesting is the significant price decrease for all the bad towers in the previous game. The ice ball now costs a more reasonable $385, while the cannon costs $520. At least on easy. The cannon is a lot better here, simply because it's impossible to win without using it. Ninja Kiwi was so upset that people bet the game by spamming one tower that they added a lead balloon. The game promises it's impossible to win with only dart monkeys, and it's right. Nothing can pop the lead balloon except a cannon, which forces you to place it down. Though this doesn't really change the best strategy. Instead of only using dart monkeys, you now only use dart monkeys and the occasional cannon to pop leads. The developers must have also realized this, because at one point the game guilt trips you into using other towers. You might not need to use every tower type, but think of the wasted programming and graphic drawing if you don't. Luckily the game is a lot harder and therefore more interesting than